had a chance to know you in my life and mush around with you, drinking coffee and spending time in church and visiting at friends' houses. And I loved going on the trip with you to the Ark. Until you popped that gun, and then I thought, this woman has one thing that needs to be handled by other. But other than that, I just really love your company, and I enjoy how open and willing you are and how friendly you are and your willingness to be with people and do things with people. And you've just got a solid ounce of person in there. I really, really enjoy your company, and I hope you do wonderfully well with your family in Philadelphia. God bless you and have a great time.
Becky, I remember the first time I met you, it was at a Bible study, and I didn't know anybody, and here you came, and with open arms you embraced me, and that was, so wonderful to me at that time, and I didn't get to know you until a little later when, we would meet at coffee. I am so humbled by your loving on me and all those that you meet, Becky. You are going to be so missed. I can't even tell you, but we're here today to celebrate your new journey, and we know it's going to be a wonderful journey. So to say that I'll miss you is an absolute, but how excited I am for you in this new journey. I love you, Becky.
Hi, Becky. I just want to tell you that I think that you're a very loving woman, and we're going to miss you.
Okay, I'm going to make this quick, and I'm going to make it not so sappy, but what I think of Becky is I think of she's just safe. She's like a mom person, a big sister person, but what's so cool about her is I do things I've never done with my mom, like talk about being topless at the dam. That's like the best memory ever, even though that's not my memory, but I love that about her, that she's just can be so uninhibited. And I just think of her as fun, as genuine, and just someone I'm so thankful that God plopped in my life. So love you, Becky.
Hey Becky, this is John Fulton. I just want to thank you just what a special friend that you've been to my wife Cindy, and just what she's had a lot of friends over the years, but none more sweet and loyal and fun. I remember the fun that we had this last New Year's, getting people stuck out of the ditches and stuff, only at a Becky party, and just the stories that I've heard from all y'all's road trips and all that kind of stuff. Just thank you. We appreciate you. We're gonna miss you, but thank you so much for being such a solid, sweet friend to my Cindy.
I have a favorite memory of Becky, and it has to do with our road trip to Kentucky. And all I have to say is what happens in the Suburban stays in the Suburban. So, anyway, it was a great trip, and that is my favorite memory with Becky. Love you, Becky.
It's Linda Sue here, your troublemaker. I love you so much, and I'm sad that you're going, but I know that you got to. I'm happy that I had the time I had with you. Makes me want to cry though, because between you and Liz, I'm going to break down being gone. I remember the trip to Kentucky and the red lipstick caper. It was so much fun, so much fun. And then when Rob saw it, he broke out laughing too. So we both love you and miss you because you're so crazy. And you're crazy like me. And I hope you have a wonderful life, because it is a wonderful life. And I hope that we can converse back and forth, maybe by emails or letters or, old-timey stuff like that, or just a call on the phone. I love you lots. Bye.
So, memories of Becky, and let me count the memories. I just couldn't even begin. My first memory is that Becky and Troy were the very first people that we met at Eagle Point. We were moving in to our first lake house on Eagle Point, and lo and behold, as we're trying to get a grandfather clock up the steps into the house, a golf cart pulls in, and it's got these couple and their dog, and they come in and introduce themselves to us, and it is Troy and Becky. And I think they invited us to be on the board of the HOA board at the time. I'm not sure if it was then or maybe a day or two later, but they tried to recruit us from some.
Okay, I'm going to interject too, because our first week in Eagle Point, sorry. By the way, your hair looks great. I love your new hairdresser. It's really good.
I'm still getting used to it.
No, I love it. Yeah. All right, so we were asked to be the president of the Homeowner Association our first week, and it was like, Chuck said, yeah, and I'm like, no,
I totally believe
hell no. Okay, we are not going to be the president of the Homeowner Association, of which we know nothing about.
That's right.
I'm just going to say. So my interjection is over, so anyway. Okay.
So that was the very first time I met Becky. And over the years, it was such a wonderful experience knowing Becky and all of the fun and exciting and just fun times that we had. She is always ready to do anything. And that's what impresses me the very most about Becky. You say the craziest things, and our friend Liz does say the craziest things for us to do, and somehow, meanwhile, back in the recording studio, but Becky was always the first one to jump in and be willing to do, say, go, anywhere, anytime. She's just so much fun. I did miss her winter plunge into the lake, but I saw video, so that's how crazy Becky is. And to say we'll miss her is the understatement of the year. Just love her to pieces, and just wishing all the very, very best for her. I know she's going to be so happy when she gets up to Pennsylvania. She'll still miss us, I hope. Mm-hmm. And we will certainly miss her. But Becky, I love you dearly.
Hey Becky, I just wanted to tell you that I love you so much, and I've always thought about how fun you are, how loving, how kind. I love your laugh, how generous you are with your giving spirit, your sweet soul. And I am gonna miss you, but this is not goodbye. This is just, I'll see you again soon. I love you.
Becky, you are going to be so missed. You are so loved. We cherish our friendships with you, and we are looking forward to many more times with you. We'll have to go to you, we'll come to you. If you want to come here, we'll pick you up at the airport and drive you here. So you don't have to worry about that Dallas traffic. We love you, babe. Have a safe trip.
Hey Becky, this is Christy. I just want to wish you a farewell, and I really hate to see you go, but I totally understand. I'll always remember the days when my kids were little and you and Troy were in the choir singing, and just all the special memories. You'd always come around with the girls and talk to them and make them feel special. We really appreciate that. And then later on in life, you were always there for me during my tough times. You know, church family is so important for all of us at this time. But then I got to know you at game night, and I really love to be around you and just have fun and interact. But I really hate to see you go, and we'll miss you terribly. Love you. Bye.
Okay. I don't remember a first thing about Becky, because Becky was always there. You know, it's like we were just friends all the time. She's told me about when she first noticed me, you know, and how I kind of seemed standoffish from her. You know, and I'm friendlier now, which I'm glad to know that. My favorite memory about Becky is going to be when Mike and I took her to the hospital, and I sat with her and we could really talk one-on-one, and how loving and everything she is. And I'm going to miss her a lot. So.
Hey, darling. It's my turn. Becky, you know, when I think of Becky, and if I were to describe Becky to somebody who didn't know you, then I think the first thing that comes to my mind is how easy you are to just not take life too seriously. To, like, I could dare you to dance on the table, you would do it. You would do it. How many of my friends would do it? Not many at all. But you, yeah. And then there's the flashing the people on the dam. I mean, that was so much fun. Who else would have done it? Did Kim do that? No. Becky did. Oh, and then let's not forget the lipstick. Priceless. I think that will go down in history. Yeah. I think that's my all-time favorite video I have ever seen. That it's right up there with Christmas Vacation to me. But I love you. I love that you enjoy life and you don't take it too seriously, and you love people with all your heart. You love them, and I love that about you. You're very real. You're sincere, and you've got a heart of gold. And you know the Lord so well, and He knows you, and He takes such good care of you. Oh, Becky, I can't even tell you, just how easy this house sale was. It should be. And even how Troy passed away, that was a gift from God, actually. And I know it didn't feel like it. I know it seemed like it just was probably the hardest thing you've ever been through, but I can honestly tell you that it was a gift from God. He let him just go to sleep. And so there's so much I want to say. I'm probably going to cut a lot of this out because I'm yakking too much, but I just wanted you to know how much I love you and how grateful I am that you're in my life, and you will always be in my life. Okay, my arm is not long enough, and my glasses and my hair. Oh, I hate that. Okay, I'm going to...
That's all right, I don't know.
Anyway, what should we say about Becky?
Well, the reason I know Becky is because of this woman.
Sorry.
With the most.
I had to let Lauren by.
Oh, there we go. No, I was just gonna say that a big part of my love of Mount Vernon has everything to do with Becky being in it, and I can't believe you're moving to Pennsylvania, but I'm so happy for you, and you know what that means. That means there's gonna be a chicks trip to Pennsylvania to see you.
I just thank you so much for Becky, and without Becky in my life, I don't know really where I'd be right now. And I just thank you so much for the example that she has set for me as my first friend here when I moved to the lake. Father, I think everybody around this circle here could say the same thing. She was just that constant, that was always dependable, that was always with a smile, and she is going to be missed more than she has any clue. So Father, I just pray that you place your hands over her, just give her safety as she drives to Pennsylvania, and give her, as she turns the page to a new chapter, a chapter that's just a lot of white space right now, but it's soon to be filled with memories and words and new friends, and hopefully she won't remember what happened in the previous chapter. It's us!
Oh no, the chicks are coming to visit.
That's right. And thank you for giving us a new location for us to go visit her.
Amen.
Amen. May you please just take good care of her. Let her find happiness and joy and peace during this Advent season that I think it's not inappropriate at all that she's moving during this Advent. And the peace that I know that she will find there. These things I pray in your name.
Yes. Amen.